What is going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. Today we are bringing you the Prime 1 Frodo 1/4 scale statue. So I'm very excited to add this to my Lord of the Rings. I've had a Frodo for some time since I sold my garbage Sideshow one, but I'm very excited to get this. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, if you are interested in purchasing this, I will leave a link in the description below where you can purchase this. Because people always ask where you get your statues, and I will show you guys. So let's go ahead and open up frickin' Frodo. So hold on, folks. You've already seen the box, so let's just go ahead and do this. Alrighty. I've already cut it open. Doesn't look like a ton of parts. You got Frodo, Gollum, and a few parts. So not super complicated. Not a massive box, thank goodness. Yeah, I can already see Gollum's hair is kind of wild the moment I open it. Get this base out. So the next Lord of the Rings that should be shipping after this is going to be, I believe, the Nazgul, which I'm very excited for that. I sold my Sideshow Nazgul on Speed. This is kind of interesting. They put a giant plastic cover around the base. I've never seen them do that before. So that is interesting. Yeah, check that out. Pretty interesting that they did that. So next they want you to do Frodo. Overall, the base looks absolutely fan-frickin-tastic already. That webbing with the like skull looks incredible. Love it. All right. Let's get Frodo out. I will say his feet are not nearly as hairy as the original prototype. Not a huge deal. I don't care about freaking hairy feet too much. It's quite subtle, but it does look good. Alright, so Frodo fit nice and snug. He looks good. There is some additional webbing here. I'll have to see what the instructions say on that. Next is Frodo's freaking cloak. Prime 1 has done an excellent job on all their Lord of the Rings cloaks so far. I've been very impressed with the Legolas, the Aragorn. So definitely always done a very good job. So you can see his cloak here, you know, has that little green thing, and, you know, exceptionally well done. So this, I have to be very careful. It goes like that. Next is Gollum. His hair is quite long. I don't know if it was that long in the show. I may cut it a little bit, because this is way freaking long. Oh, son of a... Very cool concept, though. Alright, got it in. Alright, got that out too. friggin' styrofoam fill in between the webbing. Goodness. Alrighty, next is the sword hand, which is right here. Feels like real metal and looks incredible. Definitely love this. Good strong magnet. Then, let's see, LR41. You got the other hand of Frodo, which does have a light up feature. Now this is a light up feature where you have to remove the hand to turn it on. So I'm gonna test it out real quick for you guys, but then I'm gonna remove the batteries and never use it again. All right, so it's LR41s, and that is how it looks. Pretty cool, right? It appears blue in camera, but it is white. I'll go ahead and just leave it in for now, lit up so you guys can see it. Pretty cool concept, I guess. All right, next is Frodo's head. And there's a few parts, like on Gollum. Yeah, Frodo's portrait is freaking spot on, banging perfect. That is perfect, folks. So check it out. There's just two little parts to Gollum now, for more or less his like loincloth. These look very fragile, so you definitely are going to want to be careful with these. One in the back and one in the front. Strong magnet too. Oh yeah. Wonder if I should have just put this on prior to even installing Gollum. I actually think I might remove Gollum. This seems quite difficult while he's already on. Might be able to get it in. Let's see. Ah, okay. Got it on. So, other than that, we got the bonus item. So you get this necklace right here. You get extra webbing, which I'm still not sure why. Is it maybe if the webbing comes off and it's just like extra webbing? And then you get one of a ring. Oh, and there's also a ring for Frodo. I just realized. 1/4 and a life size. So this is what the bonus version is. You get this ring, which actually fits me perfectly. One ring to rule them all. So I can just wear this as my new wedding ring, I suppose. Check that out. Fits me perfectly. Yeah, and we're gonna wanna, let's see. Yeah, the spider web is really optional if you want to add more, it looks like. But we do have Frodo's little ring, which based off this, they actually want you to put it before they even cape. So, yeah, I need to remove the cape. I guess I should have read the instructions slightly better. Because you're supposed to install this little ring first. This is really nice, actually. I like this. Yeah, it's not super long, so you're going to have to do this first. There you go. Then we can do the cape. Got that nice and snug, and Frodo's portrait. And there you have it. So I'm probably not going to touch this. For this fighter silk, put the desired amount. I'm not going to touch that, honestly. I think I'll just leave it as is. Then, of course, I have this ring, which I can go ahead and, you know, install like such. But check out Frodo. This is really cool. No issues so far in today's videos or unboxings. Although Predator is the one to really see, because he is the final one I'm opening for today. So let's get that money shot for you guys so you can just see, you know, the ring. Now, does this fit? No, this is too tight. Not long enough for my large neck. But there you have it though, folks. What do you think? Very, very cool. Alrighty, so let's do some close-ups on this bad boy. So first, let's check out this base. You have the giant ring with Frodo's necklace. I don't remember the name of it. And some what looks like elvish writing. As well as just like stone that's cracked. Looks really well done though. I like the change from all the other ones. But yeah, that's pretty much the entire underbase. I have no idea what this means. Maybe if someone speaks Elvish out there, they could translate this for me. So let's check out the base though. You got this mud, rock, some what looks like jaw parts. You have this webbing right here by, I believe it's Shelob, right? You got a skull, a jaw, chest part, some more chest part. And the webbing, you know, it looks like real webbing. Pretty obvious this is where they like kind of glued it or did whatever. But overall, it does look extremely well done. And you can add more webbing if you want, but I'm fine with how it is. But, and then Gollum's sitting on like a cliff above him, which I think is really cool. So let's check out Frodo. Yeah, like I said, there's very subtle hair on Frodo's foot. Not a ton. Now, I'm pretty confident that Frodo had way more hair, but not an issue at all for me. I think it overall looks good. He is fully sculpted all around outside of the hair. So it does have micronized texture detail, which looks great. A lot of weathering, like in that shirt. And then the ring necklace, so real necklace. Metal sword, and again, it does look extremely well done. Skin looks on point. And then check out the Frodo portrait. That is like 99% Elijah Wood for me. The eyes are painted excellent. The hair is extremely well sculpted. There's like his elvish almost type ears. Extremely well done. Like that's one of their best portraits to date on their Lord of the Rings line for me. Very, very well done. Pose is excellent. You know, he's walking through the caves and he has his light right here, which does look cool. You got to admit, it does look cool, no doubt. You know, so then you got Gollum. So Gollum is also extremely well done. You know, very dirty hands and feet. Very bony looking. You know, like you look at his back where he's been whipped. You can see his spine. The loincloth is fully sculpted. The sideshow one is mixed media. Very good skin paint app and textures. The sculpt looks extremely well done. Check out Gollum's face. You know, really well painted. Looks incredible. Very, very well done. You know, and he's like gripping this. So kind of crazy how it fits so good in there as well. Like you'd think the hands would almost be separate, but it fit in perfectly snug. And you can see him looking directly at Frodo. So how sick is that? You know, and then here is the exclusive ring, which is very similar to the more or less Sauron ring I have, just a smaller humanized version. Because I believe the ring does shrink. And this one also does have the detail, but it's not red. It's black. Where this one is the red look. So You can obviously just display this with the statue or wherever. It's just a free extra. But what you're paying for is this right here. Alrighty, so here is how Frodo looks next to like my Sideshow orcs. You know, and they're both like kind of hunched over. Gandalf, Saruman, the other Lord of the Rings statues. What I'll probably eventually do is actually have Frodo up there with Gandalf Ultimate. Because I think I am just going to do the Ultimate, just for space sake. But now let's think about Frodo. How does he work as a down-low piece? Now, probably not that good. Frodo's kind of okay, but you can't really see Gollum at all, because he's like head angled down, so I think this is a top shelf piece, although it still can work down low. It's not like it's super horrible. If I'm sitting down, that's kind of the angle. Again, not the best. I think I do want to put it up high. Berserker actually works good down low, so I wonder if I should just put him up high now. It does look cool with the orcs, since obviously orcs were chasing him, you know, right after this scene. I could put him next to those two, although I wonder if it makes more sense to have him next to the Aura guy. You know, and then obviously this is my old Gollum. So this one, as you can see, is just like a real mixed media. You know, you look at the face and this hair, yeah, not nearly as long. This is sculpted. Prime one's definitely, you know, better skin tone, better eyes, more realistic. You know, this is an older piece. It still does, you know, still is fantastic actually. But this is obviously better. Translucent resin, real hair, the real loincloth. Frodo is a billion times better than my old Sideshow garbage one. I hated that one. Probably the worst statue I've ever bought. I only bought it to complete the line. Let's actually move Frodo up here. I want to see how he looks. Okay, check that out. So you do it like this. You got Frodo in the middle with Aragorn and Legolas next to each other, or behind them. I think that works. Check that out. So this is how Frodo looks in the Prime 1 setup. This is every released Lord of the Rings statue by Prime 1. And I am all in on this line. I'm not going to get to probably like every character, but all the major ones for me. Check him out. He obviously fits and scales extremely well. You know, he's a hobbit, so he's much smaller. Same with Gollum. Yeah, and seeing top level now, I can see everything way better. Now let's turn off this light, because that's not how it's going to be all the time. Yeah, so that will be the look, you know, day to day. Because light ups, they always end up dying very quickly, and they're annoying, so I rarely turn my light ups on. But yeah, Frodo is very welcome. I'm very happy with this. Very, very happy. Prime 1 just continues to impress with their Lord of the Rings line. And so this is definitely, for me, one of their best lines they've ever created. So very stoked. I definitely want to get the Gandalf Ultimate, and we'll get Morgulord, the Nazgul. Hopefully they do Saruman at the next showcase. But yeah, overall, I'd probably give this like a 9.8 out of 10 for what you pay for what you get. 2 1/4 scale characters, extremely detailed, extremely good likeness, amazing concept, absolutely epic. Thank you, Prime 1. And if any of you are ordering this, please use the links below. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.